Good morning, everybody. Well, I said morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. I know I'm a lot later than I usually am. I'm usually here at 5. Today, I'm here at pretty much 6 p.m. Pretty much 6 p.m. today. I'm going to be hanging around till about 6:30-ish. It's just been a lot going on today. Mostly I was excited because my kid who she's been looking for a job for a long time and haven't been able to get any interviews, any reply back. She got a call yesterday. She has an interview tomorrow, so we were doing hair. So that's why I was delayed. Hey, Taco Bella. Good afternoon, beautiful. And actually, hold on. I wanna switch my image. Give me a second, you guys. Hold on. I'm going to that today. I'm going to that this afternoon because the president is doing a whole bunch of criminal behavior. So we might as well put the picture up here that is more in line with what we're getting from the White House these days and from Republican Congress. You're not getting anything from Republican Congress either. Republican Congress is still the House members are still not in Washington that are Republicans. House Democrats are there. House Democrats are there, ready to negotiate, ready to discuss what needs to be done to preserve the health insurance of millions of Americans by making sure that they can afford their premiums instead of pretending that Americans can afford $3,000 a month in health insurance rates on top of copays, on top of copays, on top of paying mortgage and rent and groceries and car insurance, homeowners insurance, little league football. You know what I'm saying? Putting food in the fridge. It's too many things. And Republicans right now will not negotiate. Why? They don't care if your insurance goes up. Congressmen and senators, right? They have great insurance. They don't care if you have sucky insurance. They don't care if you don't have a way to take your children to the doctor. They don't care. That's what I need you to understand. They don't care. They don't care. I wish I could say that they did, but they don't. They don't. And that's why I'm telling y'all, you can't sit idly by and just expect this shit to work itself out. It's not. I was looking at a report this evening where they were talking about upcoming elections and how the Trump administration is working really hard to make it so that you feel really uncomfortable about voting so that they can continue to do whatever they want to do. Take your government money, your taxes, and rip down portions of your White House, the house that belongs to the people that your money pays for to maintain, so that he can have an illegal operation to build a ballroom. Wake up, folks. And I saw you say, Kimmy, your insurance has gone up. Man, insurance is sky high right now, is it not? All insurance is sky high. Whether you're paying car insurance or property insurance, health insurance, all insurance is sky high right now. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. Ain't this? Look, this is my favorite Tiger King, too. I love a Tiger King in a diaper. Don't you, Ginger? I love to watch a man that shits on himself. Don't you, Ginger? I do too. But I love a man that has a Capri Sun on his leg, and every time he walks, this is what you hear. I love a man like that. Don't you, Ginger? Ginger, are you there? Hello? Ginger, where'd you go, girl? Oh, did you realize the joke was on you? Got it. You know, actually, that fake ass account popping in here was it's perfect for the picture I found earlier. And if you guys could tap that like button for me, tapping is clapping. Look at this. Is this not the state of American internet right now? Is this not the state of the internet in America right now? This is literally any message board, social media website. It's just a whole bunch of mediocre ass incels sitting around running bot accounts saying all this crazy shit. I love my favorites though are when they say, if Ma'am Donnie wins, I'm leaving New York. That's the favorite one. You know why? Because most of them ain't never even been out of their own fucking neighborhood. Can't leave New York if you've never been out of your neighborhood. The only time they only get to travel and see the world is when they join the service. Where I'm lying at. Where I'm lying at. Right? Where I'm lying at. The only time poor rural America gets to see the world is when they join the military. If they don't join the military, guess what? They're not going to get to. They gonna sit in them shitty ass communities, in them shitty ass jobs, right? And do nothing. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. They don't travel the world. In order to travel the world, you would have to be, open to new experiences. MAGA isn't open to new experiences. Now, hold on. Let me go back to my picture that I wanted. So I'm going to go here. When that guy popped up, or when that chick popped up, well, it's really a guy running a chick bot account. I mean, let's keep it a buck, right? When the fake chick bot account popped up, it made me remember about that meme I found earlier. Hey, TR, it made me think about that. This, now I don't know if y'all saw the news that, of course, that your president, he's still confused about Jerome. Jerome, what are you talking about? You say how? Jerome, you said how? How what? I don't even know what that means. How what? What are you confused by? Okay, let me help you get rid of your confusion. I just blocked you. Go somewhere fucking else to be confused. I don't care. This ain't fucking class. The fuck? I'm not your teacher. The fuck? You a grown ass man and you running around on the internet going, I'm confused. I don't know. I'm confused. The fuck? Like what? Say it again, Christina. Where are those Epstein files? He tried it. That dude tried it. I'm confused. I'm not. I know exactly where the block button is. Block. What it was I blocked all his other fucking accounts. So then he tried to come on another account that he has over 10,000 followers on. I don't give a fuck. All of those followers are wrong. All of them are wrong. Look, and then he tried to just come back in another one. I just blocked that one too. Try again, beloved. They be so desperate. They be so desperate. They come in this live and they say anything. They say everything, but I just finished reading a great book. You notice that? MAGA could never give you, MAGA could never give you a book review outside of the Bible. Outside of the Bible, they could never. They could never. Because they don't read books. They don't read books. Oh, they are triggered by this imagery, honey. Look, I'm gonna show you something. This is one I found earlier. I thought this shit made me howl. Hold on, where it's at? Where it's at? Here you go. Listen. When I saw this shit earlier, I was like, honey, you know how, like, when they say a witch, how you take out a witch is to throw water on it? You want to silence MAGA? Pull out some fucking books. Pull out books and be like, I dare you to read this. I dare you. I dare you to read it and comprehend. Let me know, please. They don't know how to respond to that shit. They don't know how to respond to it. They are crashing out because I put as a question for my live topic. Well, it wasn't even a question. It was Trump is stealing from us. Because he is. Trump is stealing from us. And he's going to keep on stealing. You know why? Because Republicans are stealing too. See, congressmen are stealing too. Senators are stealing too. See, y'all think it's just Trump. It ain't just Trump. Good evening, Wendy. It's not just Trump. All of them are robbing us blind. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. It's not just Donald Trump. If it was just Donald Trump, it would kind of be a different story. But it's not. It's Donald Trump. It's all of those damn Republicans in the House and in the Senate. They steal it, and quiet is kept. Any Democrat that's doing insider trading, they ain't no different the fuck either. That's why I be calling them out too. Oh, I calls them out too, but they're not the same party. I'll say that. Oh yeah, they've been stealing for decades, congressmen. And Trump is brazen with it, but let me tell you, Trump ain't the first person stealing, and he ain't the first person to be brazen about it. America don't give a shit about congressmen and elected officials who steal. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all care more about somebody that's worse in a worse economically disadvantaged situation that stole Pampers from Target. Y'all more worried about them motherfuckers. Y'all want to put those people under the jail. But people who are elected into office, who are put in positions of leadership, right? Positions of leadership. Americans act like, well, that's just what they do. They just steal. Nah, that's not okay. That's not okay. Not when you're paying their salary, but Americans are so apathetic. Y'all let rich and powerful people steal from you. Quiet is kept. Quiet is kept. Hold on for a second. Let me get this fake black leftist account out here. Now you black rightist. Bye. You've been blocked. Get the fuck out of here. I don't allow those places of dissension. Donald Trump and Donald Trump's America, he said I don't have to listen to that shit. So I'm not. No, you can't. You know what? You can join Dow. Dow, you can join all the other accounts that have been blocked tonight. Bye. You can join that. Hell, you know what? You mentioned schools. I saw something earlier with the Secretary of Education, the Department of Education, Linda McMahon. She says that California is getting education wrong. That California needs to model their education system after exceptional Alabama. That's what she said. That's what she said. She said that California, they need to pattern themselves after Alabama. Because Alabama's exceptional. Yeah. They know how to pick boogers and they eat them. They recycle. Just so y'all know, Alabama is ranked 45th in education. I'm going to say it again. Alabama is ranked 45th in education. Didn't I tell you these people want your kids stupid? Didn't I tell you that they wanted to undereducate or not educate your children at all? Didn't I tell you that? So that your children can be put into low wage factory ass jobs? Didn't I tell you that too? I've been telling you. They telling you the quiet part out loud now. They telling you the quiet part out loud now. Yep. I got a good education. That's exactly how folks are going to sound. Yep. That's exactly how they're going to sound. Just like the guy that I just booted. Now, let me tell you something else. With Alabama, school quality is ranked 36. Educational attainment ranked 44th. Math test scores of Alabama ranked 46. Reading test scores of Alabama ranked 45th. Student to teacher ratio ranked 47th. Certified teachers ranked 49th. 49th. People who want to teach children don't go to Alabama. Sounds like to me, Alabama, they either get the people who they just won't leave because they really want to help their state, or they get the teachers who can't teach nowhere else. And then the last one, ACT scores. ACT scores. Guess what? 44th. Don't send your child to Alabama because they're going to fuck them up. They're going to fuck them up. Because it's a whole lot of just stupid ass religious people in Alabama. And they vote Republican. I said that because as I was blocking a guy so he would hear it. Oh, there's a lot of blocking happening on my side, just in case y'all don't know about it. But I'm blocking my ass off. Miss Marie, I'm with you, girl. I am so glad. And I'm so glad my children are no longer in grade school. My kids have graduated. They're out of school. I'm so glad. School is fucked up. They're setting your kids up to fail, but they don't care because your kids are there to be low wage workers for their businesses. Your children are going to work for their children. You ain't know that? Yeah. Your kids are going to work for their kids. That's why they don't give a shit about the school system. That's why rich guys like Jeff Bezos, Tim Cook, that's why guys like that, they giving money to Trump because they don't give a fuck. They got theirs. They got theirs. You're supposed to figure out how you're going to get ahead in this system. You're supposed to figure it out. And that's going to be real tough for you because you're going to have a hard time figuring it out when you ain't got the education yourself to figure it out. Now, I was just looking at something, a new poll that's out. Trump is negative 30 on that poll on inflation. He done fucked the economy up. He is negative 30 on inflation. The public is like, dude, you are trash. You are trash. Some of the lottery funds go towards schools. Some do, but y'all got to remember the Department of Education sets standards, nationwide standards, core things that all children need to know no matter what state they live in. Anybody's children, if you're living in a red state and you got kids in that state, you better get the fuck out of there. Your children gonna have the bare minimum if they even get that. And if you have a special needs child, you can hang it up. They ain't gonna do nothing because special needs, care for special needs children is DEI. Remember, when y'all busted up DEI, that applied to your children too. Boom. Why would they do diversity, equity, and inclusion when it comes to children with learning disabilities or any disability at all? They're not. Y'all gonna learn a tough lesson. I hope you got the money to make up for the shit for your child that they're gonna lose out on. Because they're gonna lose out big time. Bigly. So I hope you got the money. Because I know most don't have it. I saw something earlier. I'm gonna show y'all something I saw earlier that made me laugh because I was like, this bitch is fully on the system, and they still voted for Trump. But this shit was cherry on top. Okay, let me show y'all this. This shit was hilarious. I saw this earlier. I'm gonna read it out loud. This shit is so funny. So this lady says, I'm so anxious about this whole situation or this whole shutdown. My husband's veteran, my husband's a veteran using his GI Bill for school. Okay, so let's start there. Her husband's in the military, got a socialist job, got socialist benefits. He's using the GI to go to school. So our tax money is sending his punk ass to school. Okay, all right, let's keep going. She says, which that's affected, and we get good food stamps. That's what she meant. Since I'm disabled and he's in school. Okay, so she's in a minority class, right? She's disabled and has the audacity to also get food stamps. Let's keep going. Okay, then she says we have two kids. One is 2, and we're waiting to get her tested for autism. Okay, so now you about to have a child with a disability. All right, let's keep going. Then it says she's a picky eater. I've tried other foods, but in the end, I give up because I don't want any more screaming. My 6-month-old is starting purees. Yes, we get WIC. Okay, she's a socialist. She's a socialist times 1,000, right? Because she also gets WIC, right? Okay, her husband's former military, gets a GI Bill. She's disabled. They get SNAP and they get WIC, right? Let's just keep going, right? Okay. Then it says, I don't know how we're going to pay rent, let alone our other bills and get food. Then she says, hey there, Dwayne. Then she says, I do cook everything from scratch, and I've been adding rice, beans, or noodles to stretch it out. I'm just at my wit's end, and I'm overwhelmed. Plus, we're almost out of formula. He asked his mother to buy a can until our WIC comes in. Her response was, we voted for this. Can I say I love that mother-in-law? Can I say I love that mother-in-law? She said, I know you fucking lying. I know you not going to vote for Trump and then contact me and ask me to buy formula. Y'all better hit the closest coin star. That's what you better do. I would have said the same fucking thing. Elections have consequences. Look at your children and tell your children you don't have no money to buy milk because you're fucking stupid. Hey, Russ. Man, that's why I wanted to show y'all this. This shit was hilarious when you get to the end of it. Her mother's like, bitch, please. I mean, I'm sorry, not her mother. His mother, her mother-in-law. See, exactly, Qualis. I agree with the mother-in-law, too. You voted for this. Don't you dare ask me to save you from yourself. They said Trump would make their lives better. Do it. Yeah, Trump will make your lives better. You voted for him. So you should be waiting on him to make your life better. Not mom should have told him to sell some Trump NFT. Should have told, look, if they bought some of them Trump sneakers, mama should have told him to sell them Trump sneakers. Sell them to one of them old people that got them fat ass ankles. Because you could use those high top sneakers to take their blood pressure. Keep their blood pressure in check. She will vote for him again. I'm sure this woman will. That's all the more reason why I agree with what her mother-in-law. I wouldn't have told nobody about it either, but she posted this shit on the internet in a mother's group. Somebody in that group took a screen cap of the shit and then put it up on the internet. Child, there's no honor. Somebody in that mama's group must have been laughing their ass off when they posted it. I saw them post it. They was like, I saw this in the mommy group I'm in, and I laughed my ass off. I feel the same way. But I agree with this mother-in-law. They voted for it. And I'm sure they got something in that house they can sell so they can afford formula until they get their WIC. And it also sounds like to me she needs to get a fucking job. She needs to get a job and use her money to pay for daycare and anything extra help pay bills towards their household. Because obviously they don't have enough money to survive, and she got to go out here and beg other people. Like his mama. Where her parents at? Why she ain't ask her parents for the money? Child. Didn't I tell y'all that Trump policies were going to hurt Trumpers worse than they would hurt anybody else? I told you. I told you, didn't I? I said the people who voted for Donald Trump will be hurt the worst by his policies. They're going to be hurt the worst. Liberals, I'm going to say it again, start co-ops. Talk with your friends, talk with your family members and say, hey, let's work together and share resources because it's going to get real tough. And if we work together and share resources, we can get a lot further. But I'm telling you, you got to keep conservatives out of your co-op. Got to keep them out. Don't let them in, no matter what, no matter how hard they suffer. Let them lay and sit in their shit. They voted for this. When you go and rescue them from their bad fucking decisions, what incentive do they have not to do it again? If an election was tomorrow, these people would still vote for Donald Trump. They still would vote for Donald Trump. So because they would still vote for him, why y'all helping them? Fuck them. Let them starve. Sincerely, let them starve. Y'all always want to save people. Stop doing this shit. It don't make sense to me. Because quiet as kept, can I be honest with you? Conservatives vote for this shit, hoping that Democrats will step in and save them. They know these policies don't really fucking work, but they're tribalists. They're cult. They're in a cult. And they'll say real fast, why didn't anybody tell us? Y'all ain't heard them say it? Why didn't anybody tell us Trump would do this? Trump told you he would do it. You didn't listen. You said we don't take them literally. You said we take them, we take them figuratively. You can't take Trump literally. They say liberals are too serious. Remember that? Liberals are too serious. They get upset about everything. Yep, he just kidding. That they love to say that. No, he wasn't. And I like that he wasn't kidding. Because he's showing everything that Kamala told people would happen is happening. Has happened or is happening. Everything that she said is happening. Oh, he gonna pass that. I told you, y'all not gonna end this shutdown until sometime in 2026. Guaranteed. Brace yourself for it. Brace yourself for it. And understand it's a domino effect. So it's just going to impact more and more and more and more shit. Because I'm telling you this, private companies, contract companies who contract with the government, say shit keep getting held up and all these things held up. Those companies run out of money. They're going to lay people off. They're going to lay people off. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to lay people off. So if you think it's bad now, oh, it's about to get worse. You ain't seen shit yet. Yep, Amazon just laid off a whole bunch of people. And guess what? Amazon said more are coming. They say more are coming because of AI. More not coming because of AI. They're going to use AI to replace a lot of those jobs, but they're not getting rid of the jobs because of AI. That's a lie. They're getting rid of the jobs to make their shareholders happy so they can report record profits. And how do you report record profits? By getting rid of overhead. Boom. That's how. You don't pay all those people no more. That's how you do it. You just stop paying those people. That's how they do this shit. Wake up. Ford is laying off too. Wow. I'm telling you, when government's all fucked up, y'all need to understand, when government's all fucked up, it's a domino effect. It's going to fuck up every industry in America because government is fucked up. Government is fucked up. Sorry, I had to block somebody. It was some guy talking crazy. And the worst part was when I looked at his avatar, his beard don't connect. I don't listen to no man that got a beard that doesn't connect. We've discussed this before. If your beard refuses to connect, that means your own body don't trust itself. So if your own body don't trust itself, why would I listen to you? Your own beard is like, nope, 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 nope. We don't even want to be a part of that. So why would I do that? Hey, Miss Jackie, I told y'all, stop coming in here with that. Because I'm going to drag you. Stop trying. I got this thing about men who grow beards that don't connect. The shit don't make sense to me. Like, pick a fucking struggle. You gonna be bad built and have a beard that don't connect? Now, come on. Come on. Now, come on. You can't do both. I won't even allow that. You cannot do both. I'm not going to allow you to be built like problems, consequences, and repercussions, and have a beard that don't connect. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. I've had enough. I'm just tired. Y'all want to come in and play games? Then I'm going to play games too. I ain't got nothing but fucking time. Because I know y'all real sensitive. And it don't take much for me to get to y'all. So it's not like I got to work hard in doing all of this. Now I got to start wrapping up because y'all know I got to go pick up the kid from work. So, and I want to be on time because she the last person I want calling me talking about, where are you? Y'all know she'll pop in my live. Miss Girl. And I don't need that today. But I want to finish telling y'all some of Trump's poll numbers real quick. On immigration, he's -10. On foreign policy, -13. Jobs and economy, -22. Overall, -19. Inflation, -30. 30. Negative. Negative. They're like, bruh, you so damn bad. We not even saying you doing anything well. Trump's not doing nothing better. Nothing. Zero. Nothing. And he's down on everything. But remember, America, this is the exceptionalism you thought you were going to get. Now, I want to tell y'all something else as we wrap up, too. I want to say this slack-jawed, big-eared piece of shit Tommy Tuberville. He's trash. They asked Tommy Tuberville if it was constitutional for Trump to run for a third term. And of course, this piece of shit being what he is, he says if you read the Constitution, it says it's not, but he says he has some different circumstances that he might be able to go around the Constitution. Barack Obama, if you're listening, go around the Constitution, run again. We'll elect you. Go ahead and run again. Because according to Tommy Tuberville, as long as you have some other information that allows you to go around the Constitution, you can run up for president again. He can have a third term. So, Obama, if you're listening, you need to run for a third fucking term. I'll vote for you. He said folks in the inner city going to be missing their EBT. No, that's folks in them dirty ass trailer parks, Chris. You ain't know? And them dirty poor ass trailer parks when they only got like 8 teeth. That's where they going to miss them fucking EBT cards. I guarantee it. That's where they're going to miss those EBT cards, beloved. Guaranteed. In the hills of Kentucky, in the barren wastelands of Kansas, in the backwoods of Alabama, in the hills of North Carolina, that's where they're going to miss them fucking EBT cards. Yep, and a whole bunch of military wives. Because in America, you can be in the military and on food stamps. That shit is blasphemous to me, but it's a reality. America should be ashamed of itself. Ashamed of itself. How the fuck you got people in the service, in the military, and you still pay them such low fucking wages that they still on food stamps. That shit crazy to me. Quite crazy to me. Princess, if you're in the backwoods, go back there. How you get high speed internet from the backwoods, beloved? That's a great segue. I think that Princess, before I blocked her, she must get her high speed internet from Computers for People. Remember, I told y'all about that. Look, let me find my paper. It's a great segue, right? What they say? Computersforpeople.com/shield. You can go there and get internet, high speed internet for $15 a month. No contacts, no credit checks, no none of that. Look. She was helping me. You're right, Sandro. No more taxpayer money. That's why you can't get no more of it. Look, they so mad. The funniest part to me is conservatives saying no more taxpayer money, and the people on the taxpayer rolls more than anybody are conservatives. They're red states. So I'm glad an end to all this fucking welfare. So y'all ever watch 600 Pound Life? Those are the people on our fucking that are on our fucking tax dollars. We be paying for all of those gastric bypass surgeries. It's us paying for that shit. I'm just excited that I don't have to pay for no more gastric bypasses. I'm excited about that. Now I'm a little saddened that I'm gonna have to be reduced to watching Dr. Now repeats because y'all not gonna have no money for them to have an ambulance to ship your swole ass all the way across 5 states. That makes me so excited. I am so excited. So when they say an end to this welfare, can I tell you how excited I am? Can I tell you who is going to give Wegovy a run for their money? Donald Trump and them cutting y'all food stamps. Now y'all can't sit at home and go, Wegovy no more. Y'all at home going, EBT. Yeah. Because y'all swear it's black communities that's in droves and droves running and getting food stamps. One thing that black folk understand is you can't depend on fucking government. You can't. We already know this. And a certain segment of black people that do spend their time depending too much on government, they have lost cause. We already done realized that. We washed our hands of that shit. But some of the rest of you are going to learn. Yep, Reagan told a whole lie. The biggest welfare queens and welfare recipients on earth have always been white Americans. And that's a fact. That is a fact. Because they give black folks and brown folks a hard way to go when it comes to social services. It's hard for you to get shit. Oh, don't even get me started on Brett Favre. I can't stand Brett Favre long head ass. After he stole money out of the mouths of other people who need food assistance. I never forgot about that shit. But never forget, y'all. Never forget who got you here. Never forget who's trying to take your insurance. Never forget who's taking your insurance, who's taking your job, who's taking the safety out of your communities, who's taking your children's educations. You need to look at all of this shit. Now, I want to tell y'all one more thing as I wrap up because I do have to get out of here. And not a surprise. Y'all shouldn't be surprised by what I'm about to tell you because conservatives, they do trash ass shit. So a GOP led oversight committee says that all of the pardons that Biden signed by auto pen are void. Y'all heard me. There ain't no law backing up none of that shit. There is nothing in the law that says a president can't use auto pen for pardons. What it is, I'm gonna tell you what it is. They're mad because Joe Biden was smart enough to pre-pardon people, knowing that Trump punk ass is petty and that Trump was going to chase his son, that Trump was going to chase Liz Cheney. Yep, going to chase certain people, and the people that Trump really wants to fuck with, he can't fuck with because they got pardons already, and he mad. Oh, he big mad. He big mad. So they trying to change the fucking rules. I keep telling y'all, conservatives are helping him with this. Never think that it's just Trump by himself. Just understand, y'all, if Democrats ever get majority again, y'all better, I'm telling you, if y'all don't go hard in the paint on Republicans and Republican voters, this shit will happen again. Y'all better get it right this time. Because after the Civil War, y'all ass didn't get it right. Y'all didn't punish enough of these motherfuckers enough. So they would never dig back in this bucket again. You gotta punish these people to keep them from doing stupid shit like this. Real talk, it's the only way. The only way. Because my question is, if Joe Biden's pardons are null and void because they were done with an auto pen, I'm assuming that means all Donald Trump's pardons will be too. Like I said, y'all better learn to match that fucking energy. Don't forget tomorrow night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are discussing the substance. Okay? So don't forget, join us here tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I thank you for being here with me this afternoon. I got to wrap up because I got to get to the kid. I love and appreciate you. Don't forget to check out the newest episode of the Straight No Chaser podcast. It drops tonight for everybody at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, Patreon, and Spotify. Tonight's episode is called The Price of Nothing, and how you work your ass off, and even after you do all that, you still ain't got shit to show for it. And how society, they charge you a hefty price to get nothing on the other side of it. Okay? Those of you who are circling up members on Patreon, you already have access to the episode. Everybody else, you'll see it at 7 o'clock p.m. tonight. I thank you all so much for joining me. Let me do a shout out to my top 5 gifters before I wrap up, because I do this every live. Number 1, handsome Russ Nelson. Thank you so much, handsome. Number 2, beautiful Miss Lola. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 3, beautiful Kimmy 1937. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 4, Lady L. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 5, user 229. Thank you so much. And a special shout out to TR. Thank you so much for your support. I thank you, mods, for helping me this evening. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Listen, I'll be back on tomorrow morning, right? 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Maybe a little earlier than that, because the kid's got an interview tomorrow, and I'm going to have to get her to that interview. We got to leave here at a good time tomorrow. So I love you guys. Listen, don't let nobody live rent free in your head, okay? Don't feed the trolls, and you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace, everybody. Have a beautiful and blessed evening. I will see you tomorrow morning. I love you. Have a great, great night.